A very good happy Wednesday morning to everyone out there. Happy hump day. Landon here with you to bring you your weather forecast from Weather or Not, courtesy of On Target. A much nicer, quieter pattern settling in out there. That is the good news with all the strong and severe storms that we dealt with there yesterday, with multiple rounds moving through the region. Folks, I don't know about you all, but I've had my fill of it. I'm ready for a quieter pattern, to say the least. Looking out here, we got a cold front that's blasting east across the region. As it does so, folks, this is clearing out our skies, but we're going to have to deal with very, very strong westerly winds sweeping in here behind this front. I'm going to be looking at wind gusts on the magnitude throughout the day of 15 to 30 miles an hour. But outside of that, it should be quite nice with some vitamin D for us out there to soak in and absorb. Clearing skies overlooking the Morgantown sky cam early this morning. We got the cloud deck that's heading east, opening up the door to the blue skies that we're already seeing. And down in Russellville, the WRUS cam is already showcasing mostly clear skies looking north there off of 431. And getting an idea of what the current conditions are looking like out there, we have got readings that are located right around the low and mid 60s region wide. We're going to be bumping highs up to right around the low and mid 70s as we work into this afternoon. So outside of those extraordinarily strong winds, it's not going to be too shabby out there. You can see dew points are currently sitting right around the lower 60s. Those will be falling throughout the day on into our Thursday and Friday. That should create a nicer feel out there than the mugginess with the 70-plus degree dew points that we've been experiencing here over the past couple of days. So let's jump right into it. Near-term forecast, our focus is on our wind speeds. Here we are working throughout this morning. Cold front is just now making it east of the region, and you can see here about the next hour or so, these winds are really going to start picking up out of the west and out of the north and west. Winds will be peaking as we work into the midday on into the early afternoon time frame, with wind speeds of the magnitude, as you can see here, 15 to 30 plus miles an hour, and that's going to take us all the way through the afternoon and finally see it subside as we work throughout the overnight hours. Now, we do have a few quips out there that's going to be passing through the mean flow. Might have a stray sprinkle over here in the eastern tier, right along and east of I-65 as we work into this afternoon. Again, folks, the majority of us is going to stay dry as a bone out there, but don't be surprised if you catch a stray sprinkle. Then we're going to work into our Thursday, and this weather maker that's going to be sliding down to the south and east might clip a portion of the region. We've thrown in an isolated rain chance for our Thursday as a direct result of that. We'll open up the door to clearing skies and a little bit better opportunity for sunshine as we finish out the final day of the work week. Again, folks, outside of a stray sprinkle, we'll be underneath partly to mostly sunny skies yet again on Friday. It is going to be cooler, however, as we work into our Thursday and Friday, with highs for many of us not escaping the mid to upper 60s, all right? Now let's take a look at the longer term pattern, because unfortunately we do have an active pattern that's returning, and it would appear to take place through Memorial Day weekend, all right? Here we are looking at the Thursday afternoon time frame. This low pressure is pulling off of the East Coast. Again, maybe a stray sprinkle out there, but outside of that, not too much to fuss about. High pressure tries to build in throughout our Friday, keeping us nice, high, and dry. And then we work into our Saturday. We got the opportunity of some scattered storms advancing here out of the west, okay? It's not going to be a complete washout if you got Memorial Day plans. That is the good news. But you can see how close that little track is. And we're still 4 days out from this coming to fruition, so this could very well sneak up into our vicinity. What we're going to be watching, folks, is as we work into our Saturday night and into the Sunday time frame, we got another developing low pressure system that's going to dive south and east across the region. This could be bringing widespread showers and storm chances right back into the mix for us as we get into the Sunday time frame. We'll be watching this triple point. You'll see right here in the edge where the confluence of the cold front and the warm front meets up with that low pressure system. That's known as the triple point, and that can serve as an enhanced area of lift and dynamics that get going. We could be looking at the opportunity of perhaps another round of strong storms coming along with this. Now, nothing is set in stone. Models are not returning much instability along with this, but right around that triple point, where that location is that we're talking about, it doesn't take much instability to really get things to start acting kind of wacky with these current setups, all right? So enjoy the vitamin D and soak it in throughout the remainder of our work week, because it looks like those widespread showers and storms will take over by sunrise on Sunday, continuing all the way through Sunday afternoon. And then you can see this front kind of meandering back and forth across the region as we get into our Memorial Day. Looks like we'll at least have to deal with scattered showers and storms remaining in the fold. And then we try to clear out with high pressure trying to nudge in here, bringing a quieter portion for the mid and latter part of next week. All right, so overall, we got a few days here to catch our breath, but an active pattern returning here throughout the weekend on into Memorial Day, and we have been given an additional 1 to 3 inches of rainfall that's going to come within the Saturday to Monday on Memorial Day time frame. Okay, so we'll be able to enjoy it here over the next few days before we get right back to showers and storms coming back in here and trying to plague our wobbles forecast. Take a look here at your next 6-day weather layout. We have got loads of sunshine today. It is going to be very windy. Highs holding between the low and mid 70s. I think Thursday and Friday, our icons here are overdoing it. I think many of us are not going to be escaping the 60s for highs out there. It's going to be very nice. Outside of a stray isolated pop-up shower there on Thursday, we should be in ship shape. And then the active weekend returns. Hit and miss rain and storm chances on Saturday, becoming more likely Saturday night all the way through our Sunday, continuing Sunday night and at least into the morning hours of our Memorial Day, and continues to linger on into the Monday night time frame as well. Friends, it's going to wrap up your Wednesday morning hump day edition of your Weather or Not forecast, brought to you by On Target. You all take care of yourself.